Imagine this. You're walking through a beautiful city. The light is hitting the buildings just right, and you see the perfect shot. You reach into your jacket pocket, pull out a camera that's barely bigger than your smartphone, and click. But here's the kicker. That photo doesn't look like a phone pic. It looks like a professional magazine cover. That is the magic of what we're talking about today. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into something that has the entire Nikon community buzzing. We are talking about the rumors of a brand new king of compact cameras. If the leaks are true, the Nikon Z30 Mark II or maybe even the Z32 is right around the corner. For a long time, Nikon was known for making big, heavy, professional tanks. They were the cameras you took to a stadium or a wedding. But then came the original Z30 in 2022. It changed the game by being tiny, affordable, and built specifically for people who create content. It's been nearly 4 years since that camera launched. In the tech world, 4 years is an eternity. But finally, the wait is almost over. We are expecting a release within the next few months, and this could be the most important camera Nikon releases all year for everyday creators. Let's look at the facts. The original Z30 is still a bestseller today. Why? Because it's under 100,000 yen and fits in the palm of your hand. Nikon stripped away the viewfinder to make it as small as possible. It was their first real love letter to vloggers. But even though it's popular, it's getting old. The autofocus is good, but not 2026 good. The video features are decent, but they have limits. That is why the hype for the Mark II is through the roof. We expect this new model to take everything great about the recent Z50 Mark II and pack it into that tiny, pocketable body. We are talking about a massive jump in processing power. The heart of this new camera will likely be the latest X-Speed image engine. This means the autofocus won't just be fast. It will be smart. Imagine a camera that locks onto your eye, your pet, or even a fast-moving car instantly. That's the level of performance we are looking at. While the sensor will probably stay around 20.8 megapixels, don't let that number fool you. It's not about how many pixels you have. It's about how good those pixels look. This sensor is a proven winner for low light and natural skin tones. For vloggers, this is huge. You want to look good on camera without spending hours in editing, and Nikon's color science is some of the best in the business right now. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Video specs. The Z50 Mark II shoots 4K at 60 frames per second, but it has a crop. This means the image zooms in a bit when you want that high frame rate. Realistically, the Z30 Mark II will probably have that same limitation. Is it a deal breaker? For most people, absolutely not. If you are vlogging or making reels and TikToks, 4K at 30 or 60 FPS with Nikon's new tracking is going to look incredible. It's about making the process easy. The Z30 Mark II is being designed so you can hit record and trust the camera to do the hard work. This is where the competition should be worried. While Sony and Canon are making their systems more complex, Nikon is making them more intuitive. The real secret weapon for this camera, and even the camera itself, it's the lenses. Nikon has been on a roll lately with their APS-C glass. They just released a 35mm f1.7 prime lens that is tiny and sharp. But the real game changer is the new DX16 50mm f2.8 VR. This is a pro-level zoom lens that stays bright even when you zoom in. If you pair the Z30 Mark II with that f2.8 lens, you have a setup that can beat almost anything in its size category. Other brands have kind of ignored their smaller sensor lenses, but Nikon is leaning in hard. It makes buying into this system feel like a very smart investment for the future. You aren't just buying a camera, you are joining an ecosystem that is actually growing. Why am I personally so excited? Because the compact camera is dying out in other brands. Sony, Panasonic, and Ohm System are making their new cameras bigger and heavier. Nikon is going the other way. They realize that sometimes the best camera is the one you actually have with you because it isn't a chore to carry. Whether you're a beginner looking for your first real camera or a pro who wants a fun daily driver, This is shaping up to be the perfect balance. It's not chasing the highest numbers on a spec sheet. It's chasing the best user experience. Imagine being able to film a high-quality YouTube video, then tuck the camera into your bag without needing a dedicated suitcase for gear. That is the freedom the Z32 offers. But here is where things get even more interesting. We have seen a shift in how Nikon is positioning its tech. With their recent acquisition of Red, the cinema giants, Nikon's video processing has reached a new level. Rumors suggest that some of that high-end color science might actually trickle down into the Z30 Mark II. Imagine having cinema-grade color profiles in a camera that costs less than a flagship smartphone. That is why the Z50 II Killer nickname is sticking. If this camera delivers the same performance without the bulk of a viewfinder, why would anyone buy the bigger model? It's a bold move by Nikon, but one that could dominate the entry-level market for the next few years. As we look toward the summer of 2026, the Nikon lineup is looking stronger than ever. With rumors of a Z90 flagship and even a Z9 Mark II, Nikon is firing on all cylinders. But for the average creator, the Z30 Mark II is the one to watch. It's going to be the affordable, powerful, and portable choice that fills the gap in the market. I'll be buying one the second it drops to give you guys a full review. This camera is proof that you don't need a massive rig to tell a great story. It's about the person behind the lens and having a tool that doesn't get in the way. It is about capturing life as it happens, not waiting for a setup to be ready. Think about the market right now. Smartphone cameras are getting better, but they still can't touch the depth and soul of a real Nikon sensor. The Z30 Mark II bridges that gap perfectly. It gives you the convenience of a phone with the power of a cinema rig. If Nikon prices this right, and they usually do, this will be the camera you see everywhere. From travel vloggers in Bali to tech reviewers in London, this little machine is going to be the backbone of modern content. It's not just an upgrade, it's a statement. Nikon is saying that they care about the new generation of photographers. They care about the people who want to create, not just those who want to spend thousands on professional gear. In my opinion, this is the most exciting time to be a Nikon shooter in a decade. They are listening to what creators want. They are making gear that is fun to use. If you want a camera that feels like a natural extension of your hand, this is it. Keep your eyes peeled for that official announcement, because these will likely sell out fast. The buzz is real, the leaks are consistent, and the timing is perfect. We are on the verge of a compact camera revolution, and Nikon is leading the charge. If you've been waiting to upgrade your old Z30 or your smartphone, your patience isn't about to be rewarded in a big way. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the latest gear. What do you think? Is the Z30 Mark II on your wish list, or are you waiting for something else? Let me know in the comments.